All right, here we are spectating Mad Skills sitting on 2. I love how he's looting right now on the edge of the gas. Again, there's going to be a lot of people here. We have a loadout drop on the edge. I would imagine because it's downtown, there's probably enemies as well. So instead of looting a bag for things we really don't need, let's start looking around, which he's doing right now. Catching one enemy coming off the rooftop. Great beams, honestly. Not really that hard. The enemy didn't seem to be plated that much, if plated at all, to be honest. He got completely blitzed. But now that we've made noise, we need to be aware of what's around us. This is crucial. A lot of you guys get in fights and you just pretend like, again, no one's around you. Once you take a shot at an enemy, your life just became a lot more difficult because more enemies will definitely be converging on you. Unless you happen to be in one of them lobbies where no one moves. Again, crouch walking, not really sure why we were doing that for a second. He's made a lot of noise. We've got two loadouts here. Now, great job on the loadie. What the enemy should have done right off the rip was what I was talking about Mad Skill should have done. Looked around. When you're coming out of a doorway, especially him, he saw 2 loadouts from his angle. Look at this. He sees 2 loadouts and he doesn't check left, doesn't check right, just walks. Like, I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but that's definitely not what happened. Also, just from that kill alone, the moment he got shot, he tried running. He wasn't going to survive that, and most of the time we're not in Warzone 2. It's going to change with Warzone 3, hopefully. But in Warzone 2 for the next month, guys, when you get shot at and you have no cover around you, either A, dolphin dive to the cover because he was close enough for that-ish, or B, turn on the enemy and try to play your life. We are getting glinted at and sniped at by an enemy over to our west-hand side. Very ballsy doing this with an enemy. I don't mind us pushing the enemy and closing the gap. It's not a bad play, but we're getting really risky with it. We have 2 ways we can push the enemy. One, let's rewind a little bit and look at the cover that we have. Again, going back to dolphin diving, it's a great tool. We see the glint right here. Just instantly dolphin dive at this one, and then dolphin dive at the next. There's no reason for us to even be here still. We should already be at this one. And we should be continuously pushing up. Now I know Savage, he's got a sniper. I don't want to die. No cover. Well, good thing we have a smoke grenade. That's option 2, right? Smoke the enemy, smoke yourself. Create the opportunity to push and kill the enemy. He's got a sniper. He's definitely not good with it. So I'd full send this dude to oblivion. But you have to still play it smart. You do not want to get caught up in this. Not to mention time's not on our side. And oh. All right, good aim, honestly. He started anticipating the enemy was gonna keep moving, and the enemy just stood still. I'm shocked. Oh God. We might actually throw. All right, so with this simple fight here, okay, look, this was hesitation at its finest. Let's rewind this whole fight. At this point, we have him cracked. Push, push. Don't just run straight at him in the middle of the street. Run this direction, kind of utilize this sign as some cover, and just keep sprinting. Don't sit here and hold. Don't ADS. Don't do any of that. Why? Because he's going to be fully plated, reloaded, and ready to fight just like he was. Or even worse, spam 2 Simtexes at you. This just wasn't worth it at all. He should already be closing the gap. He should already be in this dude's face. He just really risked his death on this one, and he paid the ultimate price. So bad decision on that fight there. Again, definitely an easy kill. I'm surprised we didn't kill him off the rip, but dude, when the enemy's that weak, you've got to push. I know by the time we made it to him, the enemy's probably already played it up, but at least we're close enough to make it a fair fight. Smart on smoke using the Simtexes, throwing one to the right, one to the left. That way when your boy Mad Skills jump back, he died. Guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe today. Don't do it for me. Do it for her. All right, but moving on to Smoke Ace. We're on the edge of the gas again. A common reoccurring theme right here, right? Everyone plays the edge. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right? Play the edge if you want to actively get kills. If you're playing like this, hiding, looting, get your ass out of here. There's going to be people here to clap you. All right, so we have a buy station right here, a portable buy, but he doesn't throw it. I don't know why. He's got $6 grand. He's got enough money for a UAV, but for some reason, players just don't like UAVs. I don't get it. But Savage, everyone uses Ghost. No, they don't. Some do, but when they die and come back from the ghoulie, guess what? They don't have Ghosts anymore. It's weird. All right, but Smoke does get shot at. And again, same situation as your boy, right? Instead of trying to challenge, he turns around and runs away. Now, you don't have much space on this roof. There's no cover, no concealment. So dolphin dive and jump into cover doesn't exist. You have to fight it out. And unfortunately, again, he just didn't. Now, I don't see this enemy either, to be fair. Oh, there he is. Oh, but he's so... I'm not even gonna hold that against him, dude. The dude was just holding the angle and utilized a hell of a heady to peek the enemy. I didn't see him from the initial. I would have died too. But again, if your gameplay is similar to this, stop playing the freaking edge. I don't know who's out here telling y'all to play the edge. Don't listen to a damn thing they say. Moving on to Black Dead, rocking 6 kills. So we're in a better position now than we were before, which is good. I like the fact he's going to high ground. SquarePants. And now here we are spectating SpongeBob, and honestly his singing was so magical. I'm glad we're moving on to him. All right, so moving on to YouTube Psy, my man with the voice of an angel and a unicorn merging and having a baby elephant. Here he is. All right, we've got a Betty in front of us.
Oh, hello.
The Betty was honestly a dead giveaway. I didn't think an enemy was here, but as he anticipated and he pulled up to the building, he heard footsteps, so now we definitely know the enemy's in here. Because where is he is the question. He might have run.
Hey, brother. Why are you camping, man?
I bet it's with the door closed. I bet it's that room right there. Not that one.
I can hear you.
Oh, shit. I think it's the other one. Don't worry about that, bro. Come on, Psy. What are we doing? It's the closed door. It has to be. That's what campers do, fam. Oh, he pulled it on us. Look. This right here is why I'm excited for the new Warzone with the new TTK change. The fact that this man right here was able to just camp and almost kill us is crazy. I'm glad we're getting a little bit more skill gap with the TTK. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Do not be like that guy.
Yeah, don't be like that guy, bro. Look, I thought he was in the room. Thank God he had tracker on, right? Thank God he had tracker. I would have died. You can't predict campers. I always tell you guys, try to predict the enemy. A lot of times, bot players are real hard to anticipate. So you can't really predict stupid, you know what I mean? So like, he's sitting here, but look at this bathroom. This bathroom would have been a better building you hold because of this. So if the enemy's sitting in here and he's holding this doorway, it's the same thing as him holding the closet next to us, right? We're gonna come this direction anyway. And if Psy comes to the bathroom door and he outshoots you, the enemy can then bail out the back door. If you're going to camp, I hate teaching you how to camp. If you're going to sit still, make sure you have an escape plan. If you go into a bathroom, you go into a closet, you're gonna die 9 times out of 10. Aim Controllers right now is offering a Black Friday sale, even though it's not Black Friday, with $100 off any order over $330. Click the link in the description below, as well as the pinned comment. Check it out today, build your dream controller, and join the Movement Kings whenever the new Warzone comes out. All right, besides getting jiggy with it, bro, he's looking around, trying to find an enemy to kill. Of course, we got the strongholds. He's gonna go pop up over here. He stopped singing, damn it. All right, so again, we're seeing a common trend, right? And this is solos. Psy's definitely not a shit player, but he's playing against a lot of shit players, right? I mean, dude, okay, first off, look at your boy. Your boy says, I'm gonna take a stronghold, Savage. And he goes on the outside of the building and sits in a corner. Why the hell is he not on the rooftop? Get the high ground. If you're gonna camp your stronghold, which is okay for campers, get on the rooftop. That way, if Psy comes up to you, you can shoot at him from a higher elevation. You can shoot down on them. And if you're shooting down on somebody, guess what? The odds of hitting their head first is higher. The headshots, you know, it's adding up. Not to mention, if he jumps off the bike, now he's got to climb the ladder to kill you. It makes the fight really hard for the enemy. Make the fights harder for the enemies, not easier. Now, the only thing I can say on the flip side is if there's another enemy here that wasn't his stronghold and another guy's on the rooftop. So if I'm Psy right now.
How's my bike getting here?
That's a great question. Where is it? It's on the rooftop? As Psy, I'll be worried right now. I'm like, maybe there's a guy on the rooftop. And again, you can't predict stupid, so there might not be. But just in case, I kind of want to like either A, get the fuck out of here, or B, go peek up there and see what's up.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
Dude, he like hit the wall and like ramped up. Can we see that in slow-mo? Let's see if we can see. Hold up. Oh, dude, we didn't get to see it, but it aimed right at the corner. So it was perfectly just ready to get sent. I gotta try that. If you guys are playing today or tomorrow after you see this video, try making that jump and see what happens. It might be a TikTok clip. You're welcome. All right, so Sai continuing to use vehicles to his advantage. I'm all for people using vehicles. Just make sure you're playing aggressive with them or getting positioning. Don't just drive in circles like a moron. Use it for something besides driving around. So here he is coming to a pretty heavy area. There's probably multiple enemies here.
Hey, brother. You know who listened to Pineapple Under the Sea?
I've actually never seen SpongeBob my entire life. I know.
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
I grew up in New Orleans. Ain't no one ever talking about fucking SpongeBob. I promise you that. Or no one talked about SpongeBob. No one definitely talked about fucking SpongeBob. That'd be weird. All right, so despite me rambling about random shit, let's talk about this fight real quick. So the enemy's in this area, and he had no idea. So he gets shot, and then he plays this tree. Why would you play this tree instead of these rocks? Because when you go on the other side of this hill, this mound, there's like a little step, so you can play these rocks as a heady. You can, or if you don't know how to do that, just go to the bottom, or go to the side, go to the building, go somewhere, or close the gap. I don't know. But regardless, sitting behind a small tree, laying prone is not the way, son. And I love the fact that even though he's damaged, he decided to ego chow with a sniper. If you're getting actively shot at with a sniper, and you have a sniper, please, for the love of God, do not chow. That flinch will get you killed. Trust me, I suffer all the time. All right, but again, this is one of my favorite areas to like fight in. There's always people here. You've got multiple buys, and that's without the portables. There's 4 here now, but normally there's 2. It's a great rotation spot to Oktar Village, great rotation spot to Marshland, great rotation spot to the little city that's to our south, right before the lake and the bridge.
Oh, I knew there was one more somewhere.
And you have a zip line. So this is probably one of the best places to rotate in and out of, with the exception of maybe Hydro.
This guy knows.
And there's gonna be people here always. He's got a UAV up,
Hey,
I
man.
think. And that's why he's
Do you know?
talking to somebody.
Listen to Pineapple Under the Sea?
I mean, he definitely has a UAV up, but I think there's an enemy on it. We can't see, but he can. He's not cheating. We just spectating glitch. It is what it is.
Hey, man. I'm asking you, do you know? Hey, answer me. Alright, whatever.
All right, so again, with one of the great rotations, we're coming out of here now with the zip line, and here we are floating around. And I love this. Everyone always asks me, Savage, how do I find enemies? By opening your eyes and looking around, just like he is, right? There's things to look for. 1, movement. 2, smoke like that. 3, strongholds, of course, is a dead giveaway, but the most dead giveaway of all is shots fired, right? We see tracers coming down range. You have multiple enemies here, so this is a third-party opportunity.
I got one game for you. I'm gonna ask you. You know who listened to Pineapple Under the Sea?
That's not fair. You didn't give him a chance to respond, bro. That's fucking rude. Come on, Sai.
It's SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
What an asshole.
And brother.
All right, but I love the fight too. And you're landing on somebody just like he did there. You got to grab the high ground.
I got one game for you.
When you're landing on an enemy like this, you have got to land on the high ground. This seems simple. I know this is a dull moment for a lot of you guys watching right now, but for most people out there, because we spectate thousands a day, normally they'll land short, land on the ground because they don't want to be seen and beamed up the air, and it's definitely a good concern. But if they're not worried about you, if they're not looking at you, if you have something blocking your visual, land on it. Good shots by Sai, but honestly, good shots for the enemy too, able to just instantly turn on them and beam the shit out of them. All right, and again, just utilizing UAVs. Weird. I mean, I don't understand why we spectate thousands of players, viewers, randoms, teammates, and people are so against UAVs. I don't get it. I'll be honest, I think Ghost is more of a hindrance to you guys being better than anything. And use it if you want. I'm not hating on you for using Ghost, but there are better perks out there than that. That's why no pros use Ghost. Then he's playing a heady, bro. We're using an SMG. There's just no reason for us to win that fight. So again, the enemy's got a heady, and he's not even shooting at us yet. His reaction time is so slow. Now he's shooting at us. So we had him almost cracked before his reaction time even lit up. Now, why is his reaction time slow, and how do you speed it up? You get in fights, right? The only way to get your reaction time up is with practice. Now, I recommend practice against bots, practicing in aim labs if you're on mouse and key, or if you're using an aim controller. But if you don't have time for extracurricular training, just play against bots, or at least when you're playing Warzone, go for fights, man. Here's the deal. People tell me all day long, Savage, they're just having fun. No, they're not. I couldn't imagine playing 3 years of Warzone 1, a year of Warzone 2, and now going into Warzone 3 here in the next month, and I'm still playing like this. I'm not making fun of anybody for slow reaction time. We've all been there, but I'm telling you, as a person who used to play like that, the only way to become better and get faster and become more accurate and win games and win gunfights and drop PRs and be the best you can be is legit just going out there and fighting. Now, everyone always talks about SBMM, and I'm highly against it. And one of the reasons is, again, no one should be held. No one should have a handicap. Everyone's got the potential to be good enough to be like me or be like him or be like whoever. The exception like CDL, that's a different bracket. We can't touch that. But I mean, being a good player is obtainable by all, bro. It really is. Just because some players want to camp for fucking 9 years before they maybe might give it a chance. Oh God, I hate it. All right, so we're sitting on 16 kills, and your boy Sai might drop a 20.
Pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob.
If I'm singing the song for the next week on stream, blame him.
Fuck you.
Oh, how the tune changed. The enemy comes through the door. He slow opens the door and then throws a nade. It's a real weird play to begin with. I really, judging by that play, thought the enemy was going to be a complete bot. It was just stupid. We have all this area. We could be hugging that wall behind the tanks, which is what I would have been. I'd be sitting behind them tanks if I was side. Like this. But then, now we have this weird thing to where the enemy can vault over any roof or any wall and get elevation, or he could come through any doorway. There's a doorway there, doorway to our left, doorway behind us. He can play this whole fence line and come anywhere, but he doesn't. He comes out that doorway. Now, the problem with what this was the fact that we didn't see him initially come out the door because we're too busy singing and we're sitting right here, right? So we missed his entrance. If we were playing this as cover and keeping our eye on that door, we could have ADS instantly and had shots on the enemy. But now he's got to use movement to boost himself out and put himself out of cover. This is a huge L. Why? Well, as you can see, when we have to jump in ADS, the enemy's already ADS and spraying at us. He's already shooting before we can get a bullet down range. This puts us at a disadvantage. This is why if you're going to be in an area, you need to be watching doorways if you anticipate the enemy pushing you. Even if the enemy comes over the wall somewhere, that needs to be in your eyesight, period.
Fuck you.
Good movement by the enemy. Thank God I'm not listening to SpongeBob anymore. I fuck with Sai though. He was fun to watch. Oh, another YouTuber. Imagine being a YouTuber. Fucking losers. Or he might have died. Someone just died. Oh, yep, he died. Moving on to Mr. Glock. Let's go, baby. I have a viewer named Glock. Is this you, bro? Is this you? He's rocking 12 kills too. So this lobby has a lot of potential. And I'm starting to wonder now. Okay, I'm a little concerned by what I'm witnessing. Are we seeing something wrong? Do I need to say anything about this? Y'all kind of got this. I do like that he's clearing these buildings because look at the zone. Look at the mini map. So basically it's going to favor airport in the open. A little bit of that airport wall might be visible though. We can't see on the mini map, but we'll see towards the end of the game. We need to clear the only buildings and ridges we can control, which is this, right? It's going to be a wide open ending. The last thing we want to do is sit here, play the edge, hide, and be forced in by gas just to get shot by somebody we could have killed. So I love the fact that Mr. Glock is just clearing what's next to him. He's not a bitch. He ain't scared of shit. He's ready to fight. Okay, he didn't clear the other building, but that's fine. The gas kind of pushed him out. I still probably would have before the gas moved. So I don't like the fact that we took this fight at range. The ISO is not a good gun. It's a very bad gun, actually. It's accurate, gets a lot of bullets down range, but at this range here, I do not feel comfortable with him shooting this gun. We know he's not going to get the kill. He definitely doesn't get the kill. And look, there's 3 players left besides him. We see one, there's probably one in airport, but there might be one playing the gas to the Dury. There might be one in the bush under us. We don't know, but regardless, we can get clapped from the other 2 enemies. This is an unnecessary fight that I would not have taken. I'd be more worried about clearing what's on my left right now, since we've already cleared the right, and smoking myself to safety. Not to mention, he had a lot of cover. He could just bounced over. All right. How's he play this fight? But Savage, how did he know? Weird. Who knows? But again, in that situation there, with the enemy coming down, we should have smoked the moment we saw him, because he knew we were there. We just shot our gun. All right, now Mr. Magic or Mick Magic needs to like analyze what just happened. He got a kill, but he needs to remember that he was shooting at someone over here. He might be, but he might not be. I don't think anyone's coming this direction, bro. The right's dead now. I respect you checking, I do, but if they're in the gas, they're dead. Checking behind you, I'm not against, but let's lock it the fuck in, man. Now this is ballsy. I don't like this one bit. Oh my God. Okay, so you clearly forgot the guy was getting shot at from the right-hand side. That's more or less what I'm worried about. And also, look at this prone crawling. Your whole body is visible. Very dangerous spot to be in. You're better off just standing up behind the rock and using it as a heady. That way you can have movement. If you get shot at right now, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. You have no movement. You have to actually stand up, and by the time the animation is completed, you're fucking creaming through. Oh yeah, we're capable, brother. We are capable. He's got it in him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mick Magic sitting in the top 3 situation. Pressure on him. Eyes of thousands on him right now as he's trying to snake crawl his way to victory. Like I said, that wall is safe, and even more so that building's safe. So you're going to have a player in there for sure. Well, this guy had a good play. So I guess he vaulted back over the wall to play the gas. He had to have had a Dury, right? And the moment he had to push up, he saw Mick Magic sitting there laying prone, licking a rock. He got an easy kill. This is why I told Mick Magic earlier, don't forget about the guy who was getting shot at. He never even looked this direction. I'll be honest, I wouldn't anticipated an enemy back here either, but if he would have looked, maybe we could have seen this guy jump over the wall. But for some reason, he decided to stare at the rock instead. But now here we are in a 1v1. We got Wahi World versus, YouTuber 2. This is YouTubers, bro. Goddamn. Thank y'all for watching me. There's a lot of us out there. I love you. I really do. Appreciate y'all. All right, good smoke. Now he can smoke the next area too and start the pre-rotation, because this enemy's he was positioned like he's about to push us. So I'd go ahead and smoke out and get this wall. If we can get this half wall right here, we can kill this enemy no matter what. Uh-oh. There. What'd the enemy do? Did he pull a bamboozle on us? Did he do what I just said? Oh no! The enemy pre-rotated on us. That was a great play. Smoke us who could play. But what he should have done was literally run over to the left-hand side. Like I said, just instantly smoked out and start pre-rotation, and he could have cut the enemy off. Instead, the enemy did that to us and won the game. So great W by him. But guys, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. If you do and you want to continue either laughing or learning more, make sure you click this video right here. It's a banger. But until next time, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone.